Hi, everybody. This is Lisa. I hope you're having a super day. I've been doing a lot of exploration into the world of nutrition and vitamins mostly because I can't take a lot of prescriptions. I'll make that almost none anymore because I'm either allergic to them or they have such bad side effects that it doesn't work. So I started getting into nutrition, and luckily for me, I don't have to take hardly anything anymore. So I'm really pretty proud of that. And I'd like to share that with you. But first, I wanted to go into, are drugs considered safe by the government? Okay, how you feel about the government, I don't know, but the way they define this is drugs are considered safe. Drugs are considered unsafe until proven safe. Dietary supplements are considered safe until proven unsafe. So they're just the opposite. Um, and that took a lot of dry research. Okay. So there was this act. It's called the Dietary Supplement Health and Education Act, or Dashea Act of 1994. So people started to recognize the importance of health back then. And under findings, and yes, there's a whole stack that goes with this. PM me or message me or whatever if you want to know the links I used. I have no problem sharing those. But anyway, what they found even back then was that improving the health status of United States citizen ranks at the top of national priorities for the federal government. Of the importance of nutrition and the benefits of dietary supplements of health promotion and disease prevention has been documented increasingly in scientific studies, even more so now. There's a link between the ingestion of certain nutrients and dietary supplements and the prevention of chronic diseases such as cancer, heart disease, osteoporosis, and it goes on. Clinical research has shown that several chronic diseases can be prevented simply with a healthful diet, such as a diet that's low in fat, saturated fat, cholesterol, sodium, with oh my goodness, it goes on and on. Healthful diets may mitigate the need for expensive medical procedures. Anybody paid medical bills lately? Not me much, but I have in the past, and they get pretty expensive. And I've heard the stories, honestly. So this would probably help maybe even employers that, have to pay a lot in health insurance, because they pay a portion. Even if you get it through your employer, they pay a portion of that. Preventative health measures including education, good nutrition, okay, that goes on and on, with limit to incidence of chronic disease and reduce long-term healthcare expenditures. Wouldn't that be nice? Promotion of good health. There's a growing need for emphasis on dissemination of information, which is still true today. And they're going through a lot more of that because they're really making it tougher for nutritional companies to make claims, because some have been bad and but some are actually true. I mean, there's going to be good and bad in everything. So a lot of people, national surveys have revealed 50% of the 260 million people regularly consume dietary supplements. Studies indicate consumers are placing increased reliance on non-traditional healthcare providers to avoid excessive costs of traditional medical services and to obtain more holistic consideration of their needs. That's pretty much me. I get medications taken away from me. I did try. I would love, love, love to have a magic pill that took away some of the chronic condition that I have, which involves my stomach, and, still fight with it, but it's better now. But there's no magic pill for it. So I just had to get rid of that notion. And when I did, I started exploring other things that were actually helpful. So the magic pill has its pay or consequences. Okay, the United States will spend over like $1 trillion on healthcare in 1994. So you can imagine what that's grown to. And if you don't do something to stop it, yeah, it's going to increase. Well, we've kind of seen that. Okay, supplement industry is huge in the United States. But all boiled down, what do you really get out of it's pretty huge. So they had to make decisions as to how to regulate it. So I'm just going to skip to the chase and tell you what's happened to me in the last week or so. I have been able to lose 7 pounds that I couldn't budge. No matter, keto, whatever. When my body decides to stall, it stalls. I made a little bit of adjustment. I went back on this. It's 2-patch system. It looks like this. It is nanotechnology, which is like taking something like this or something even bigger and reducing it to something this size, so it all fits nicely on that patch. Due to the fact that I have absorption issues, the chronic issue that I told you about, I don't absorb real well. So me taking something doesn't work very well. I just didn't get much out of it. I really notice a difference with these, and it's in the good way. In the good way. That's important. Okay, so there's that one, and then I take this one, which is like taking a multivitamin, if you can see the list. Methylated, natural version, no synthetics. The ones you'll find on the shelf are primarily synthetic. That is done to save money. So what does your body do with things it doesn't recognize? Throws it to your fat layer. Do you need more? I didn't. Anyway, and this is the first one that I started out with. It's CBD. There's no THCs, and there's only one ingredient. And there we have a total of 8 of them. So please, if you want more information, I will put the link in the comments. But ask me. If you're just looking for answers, I was too. Just ask me. Now, do I guarantee anything? Of course not. You're different than me. I'm different than you. But we can work on it together. So I'd like to help you in any way that I can. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a blessed and wonderful day.